I'm not disagreeing with you that there is a political class, be it politicians or media actually, that have got used to being, on a drip feed of the sugar rush of constant political instability and chaos. But I think there's other underlying factors.
We have a question for Ramon. She says the next election isn't for another 4 years, yet the news cycle sounds and feels as though we have an imminent election and we're just waiting for the lectern outside 10 Downing Street. My thoughts are that we have a media and a commentariat class that are used to talking about endless political chaos post Brexit. What are your thoughts, and why do we keep talking about an election that is 4 years away?
Thanks, Ramon, for that question. I've got quite a few thoughts on it. I think you do have a point. I do think that there has been years of political turmoil. The media class, if you like, have got used to living through turmoil, and they kind of are a bit addicted to it. I can sort of see that point, and I can see why it looks like that. The counterpoints to that, the first is that the media environment has changed a lot in the past decade through social media and digital consumption, and a proliferation of the way in which we consume news and platforms that need to be fed. So when I first started out in journalism 1,000 years ago, we made a newspaper, we put it together, we printed it, we'd wait for the headlines to drop at 10 p.m. Your scoop, if you got one, would go on the front page, and that would generate a news cycle. We now live in a world where we have 24 hours, 7 days a week news cycles. I think there's a different beast to feed, point one. The second thing is that whether you are 1 year out from election or 4 years out from election, politicians need to feed the space as well. So I think there's competition. So it's not just journalists kind of wanting to amplify things. It's also that a government is trying to control a news flow, or and then you have competition from Reform and the Conservatives and other people trying to find their space. And then number three, I think that there is still a lot more political chaos than I thought there would be. And that has been partly driven by a government that has itself mismanaged itself in some ways. I'm not disagreeing with you that there is a political class, be it politicians or media actually, that have got used to sort of being, on a drip feed of the sugar rush of constant political instability and chaos. But I think there's other underlying factors that are still driving a lot of the news agenda.